Hello everybody, my name is Neil O'Brien, aka The Profit Doctor, and what I'm going to take you through in this short recording is the most powerful thing you could ever apply in your business, and that is 80-20. Now, 80-20 is, I'm going to show you how you can grow your profits substantially with the same level of sales. Now, 80-20 is a naturally occurring law. It applies to wealth distribution, population distribution, traffic. 20% of the roads get 80% of the traffic, the wear and tear of carpets. It's a naturally occurring law. It applies everywhere in life, and that includes your business. So what it says is that 20% of effort gives us 80% of the results. Now, in business terms, what this means is that 20% of your customers give you 80% of your profits. And that is critical information to know for any business owner. So I'm going to tell you briefly about two companies I'm working with at the moment. Company A, I've just started with. Now, they have a target to grow their sales by 20% this year. And at the moment, their net profit is 100. I'm just using that as a guide. So everything else being equal, if they grow their sales by 20%, their net profit will go from 100 to 120. Okay? Now, Company B, I've been working with for about 3 months. Now, even with no increase in their sales, this year the current net profit is 100. Now, with 80-20 applied to their business, I expect their net profit to go from 100 to 193 this year. Now, that's an almost doubling of their net profit, which is quite extraordinary. It's an amazing result. That is the power of 80-20. That is what it can do to the bottom line and the net profit of a business. Now, what I do is I take a scalpel to your numbers, so I take your profit and loss, your sales analysis, your costing methods and so on. I dive into and dig into them and drill into the numbers. Okay, I have about 17 templates I use, so I feed your information into these templates, and that gives me a report with lots of different ideas and ways to grow your profits. Now, what I do is I take a profit and loss and I analyze it down to net profit or net loss level. Now, what that gives me is normally what we call whales and sardines. There's a smallish number of whales and there's lots and lots of sardines. Whales are the big, juicy, profitable customers. Sardines are the loss makers. In graph form, this is what it can often look like. In this case, I've taken a business that has 10 customers. Now, you'll see on the left hand side, 2 of them are very profitable, number 1 and 2. Then 3 and 4 are giving small profits. But on the right hand side, you can see that there's 4 clients are below the line. That means they're losing money. Now, this is how the graph would look after the 80-20 analysis. You can see number 1 and 2 have increased, and so the left hand side are more profitable, and you'll notice that the right hand side, the loss makers have disappeared. They've come above the line or they've gone. So the before is a small number of very profitable and quite a few loss makers. The after is much more profitable clients. And that's what 80-20 is really about in a nutshell. It's about changing that mix of your clients from getting more profitable ones and less of the loss makers. So there's 6 main ways I use to grow your profits. The first thing is to sell more to your most profitable customers. That's your whales. Second thing is we'll focus our marketing on finding more like them. We can develop products working in conjunction with them. The fourth thing we do is get rid of the loss makers, the sardines, and it normally involves increasing prices. The fifth thing is to mind our most profitable customers, make sure they're happy. And the sixth thing is increasing selling prices, which I do with almost every client that I work with in 80-20. Yeah, but you might be thinking, yeah, but that doesn't apply to my business. Yeah, but my business is different. Now, I'm asked this question all the time. Does 80-20 apply to my business? And my answer is yes. Unless you've proved otherwise, yes, it does. And I often say to people, tongue-in-cheek, does gravity apply to you? And they say yes. And I say that's a naturally occurring law, and so is 80-20. So 80-20 will also apply to your business. That's me. Folks, if you want to contact me, quantum.ie is my website. neelaquantum.ie is my email address. 086 3644 668 is my phone number. Thanks very much for listening.